Greetings, 5th grade band. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to take everything we did last time and shorten it and make it a little bit easier to upload. We had some trouble with getting the big, huge mega files of my videos to you. So we're going to kind of shorten and go a little quicker, so you're going to have to be on that pause button a little bit. So as I'm going through, as you start to practice something, make sure pause and then go through it and then try to go through it with me. Okay, so I'm going to kind of keep a tempo with my metronome of 90 beats per minute. For most things, that's kind of where we're going to be, and hopefully we can get through it a little bit more today. Okay, so as long as you have a place to be, make sure your book's out, or those copies of the books that I sent home, and you got to just for the next 10 or 15 minutes wall yourself in. Okay, so what we're going to start with today, guys, is number 30. Okay, in the books, the warm-up. I'm going to start that one on my flute today. I'm going to play a couple different things. So I'm going to take the metronome. Put it on 90 beats a minute. This is all half notes except for the last one. So making sure that as we go up, especially flutes, that we're not flying our fingers off. Clarinets, we're not flying our fingers off too much. Clarinets, we're rolling to that A. Okay, it's really important to roll to the A and not pick up and lift and push that A key. Okay, so here we go, number 30. Everyone together? Cool. All right, check your posture. Even if you're at home, it matters. Here we go. And 1, 2, number 30. Awesome. Okay, so you're going to pause. You're going to go back. You're going to check in with it and see, shadow through it a couple times, and then you're going to go through it as many times as you want to. Go through it slow, go through it fast. See if you can only breathe where the breath marks and the rests are. Okay, now the second thing we're going to do, and there's only about 3 or 4 things I'm going to have you guys do, because I'm going to make all these lessons a little bit shorter, so a little more bite-sized. All right, so make sure you're making a date with your instrument and spend some time with this, okay? So number 36 we're going to go to next. Number 36 has the new note for a lot of us. Flutes, it's a low A, and that's pretty awesome. Let me grab my... There we go. Oh, and on number 36, French horns, you'll be happy. We're finally in your range a little bit here. So the A fingering is thumb, 1, 2, pinky. Or maybe you can see it this way depending on how you're looking at it, okay? Thumb, 1, 2, pinky. For my clarinets, it's a low B. Grab my clarinet. I didn't even put a reed on today. I am sorry. Low B is going to be your C that you're used to, and the same thing for you, Carly, on bass clarinet. Middle finger down here. So thumb, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, that's low B. If you put down 1, it's actually a B flat, which is a little bit lower. So we got B, B flat. This way. B, B flat. Okay? Let's see, trumpets, second valve. You see this kind of all across the board. Alto sax, it's an F sharp. So you're holding your G and your right hand, middle finger, F sharp. Tenor sax, Damien, it's your B. So just pointer finger. That's it. No thumb. Just pointer finger on the top. Okay? Trombones, second position. Baritones, second valve, just like the trumpets. Okay, so make sure trombones, your second position is where the end of your slide is about halfway between first position and the bell, third position. So you're looking at right here. All right, so we're going to go through number 36. Oh, see what's going on. Percussion. You guys have a ton of flams. Okay, so we're going to go through that in just a second at the end. So percussion, if you want to fast forward, that's cool. I'm going to hit you with a couple things as well. We're going to take this down just a little bit. Let's take it down to about 70. All right, so concert B flat, the first note, note number 1 that we all kind of learned. That's a C on my trumpet. That's a C on my clarinet. That's a C, excuse me, a G on the alto. It's a C on tenor. So that first number 1 scale, note, B flat, is our new note's going to be lower than that. So relax our embouchure brass. Think warm, very open. Here's number 36. 1, 2, ready. so bones, make sure as you go out to that sixth position, it's got to be quick, and you have to use your ears to make sure you're not a little bit short, a little bit long. You guys are excellent musicians, so make sure you're thinking do, re, do, ti, do. All right, so for my percussionist, I might as well throw that in for you real quick here. I'm going to kind of sit in place, so don't make fun of me too much. All right, the flam, which I think we've talked about a little bit, you're going to set up one stick high, one stick close. All right, so my right hand is up. I'm sorry, this is reversed in your video. My right hand's up, my left hand's close, and we're basically just going to drop at the same time because we want them to hit as ta-ta, flam. If they hit together, they get poppy. I just freaked my dog out. If they hit apart too far, they sound like two separate notes. So what we're trying to do is if we're here, trying to get them to go in slow motion, ta-ta. Okay, so it should sound like this. Or left hand flam. Ooh. And if you're not a percussionist, that's okay. You just learn what a flam is. All right. Flams, our rudiments are just different combinations of stickings and how we play them. So percussionists go through the entire song, right hand flam, and then reverse it. Go through left hand flam. Try to get ba-da, ba-da. All right. The third thing, Sweetly Sings the Donkey, one of my favorites. This is a round, also known as a cannon, not like a cannon that has two N's in it. This is a cannon, C-A-N-O-N. The most famous one that we know from most people is Row, Row, Row Your Boat, where one person starts, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, and they keep going as the next person, row, row, row your boat, row, and it keeps going over and over again. That's called a round or a cannon. So on this one, number 37, oh, heck. So 37, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the French horn part because we're finally French horns. We're actually in the same range as everybody, okay? Which is really, really nice. So we're going to start on F French horns. Everyone else is on whatever their first pitch is, B flat, C for most people, okay? For us, there it is. La. So this will be our first note, everybody. All right, so we're going to go through number 37, Sweetly Sings the Donkey. I'm going to play through it twice in case you want to go back and basically when one person hits the number 2 on your music at the top of the music, somebody else would start from the beginning again. And then you go through twice, and then it turns into a round. So back to 70 beats per minute. I'm playing number 37, Sweetly Sings the Donkey, and I'm going to play through it twice. All right? Okay, got it. 1, 2, ready, and. All right, so that one, for percussion, if you notice, you're all left-hand flams, so I guess we could do that on either one. The hardest thing percussion is it has to be precise. All right, so it's going to be something where you do 5 or 6 of them, and you're like, I'm good. But remember, percussion is all about precision. Okay, we don't let anything slide. It has to be exactly, bra, rest, flam, rest, flam. So during the rest, reset. So it's going to be flam, reset, flam, reset, flam, reset, and so on. Okay? All right, so that's number 37. Now percussion, if you're a wind player, brass and woodwinds, you guys go back through everything, okay? Pick anything. Play for 10 or 15 minutes every once in a while. That's great. 2 or 3 times a week. We've got the time right now, so let's be amazing. We can all come out of this as amazing instrumentalists if we spend a little time on it. Okay, now percussionists, I'm going to take you to the back of the book. All right, in the back of the book, there's a bunch of green things here, and I'm pretty sure those should be in the copies that came home too, which would end up being kind of grayish. And there's these things called accelerators. All right, wind players, so brass and woodwinds. You guys have these too. You should check them out. And the numbers kind of correlate with where we are in the book. So I'm going to have you guys look at number 31 percussion. It's on page 39. Number 31 down there has a bunch of has a bunch of paradiddles and accents and multiple bounce strokes. All right, so for y'all, again, pardon my sitting here. I just want to make sure everything's in frame and you can see okay. I'm going to do this. There we go. Don't mind my face. So here's number 31. I'm going to put it on 100 beats per minute. Okay, so 31, we're starting with the left-hand accent on the left-hand paradiddle, and then we've got some multiples. Here we go, and 1, 2, ready, 31. Right hand. Rest. Okay, now if that's too fast for you, take it slower. If it's too easy for you, and I know some of you, Sandy, I know you're going to want to go faster on that, so do it. Do it. But it's all about precision, making sure right hand, left hand are the same height, same volume. For everyone else, if you have questions, get a hold of me. This is the end of your lesson for today. I miss you so much, and I will see you as soon as I possibly can. All right, see you later, guys. One band, one sound.